It's cool. It's creepy. It's Coraline.
I can't look.
The movie will be scary and spooky and filled with creepy crawler things and rats that are spies and bugs that are chocolates and snakes and snails and puppy dog tails.
I'm not scared!
Kids love to be scared, and kids love to see cool stuff.
I mean, it looks sort of strangely, creepily gothic-y, but also rather charming.
Downstairs in the basement flat are these two old British actresses, Miss Spink and Miss Forcible.
Oh, cease your infernal yapping!
They have 3 Scotty dogs, and Coraline discovers a whole wall of Scotty dogs with angel wings and asks,
Are those dogs real?
Our sweet departed angels.
And they wish death upon the dogs so they can stuff them and put them in interesting jumpers and angel wings.
Couldn't bear to part with them, so we had them stuffed.
Oh, look, what's unusual about that?
Nothing. I think that's perfectly
I
good.
don't think that's strange at all.
That strange, scary moment where people show you their pets that have passed on. I love the fact they're angels, too. The fact that he's made the dead dogs angels is somehow really disturbing.
A little unsettling. And then in the other world, the Scotty dogs are applauding them.
when the other world gets dangerous and goes bad and Coraline sees it for what it is, the Scotty dogs are turned into bat dogs and they come flying out of the sky at Coraline.
You're in terrible danger, girl.
And then on top of that, you've got some souls that are locked up in a cupboard, which is pretty creepy.
Who are you?
So we have 3 lovely ghost children who've been locked away in a closet by the other mother.
The bell down.
And it got up to the bit where Coraline is trapped in the darkness with the 3 ghost children. And I'm sitting there scared. And I thought, why am I scared? I wrote this. I know what happens next.
Stop! It's one of the circus mice! The jumping mice circus turn into spies for the other mother. They turn to these ugly rats. Rats.
Mice are sweet, rats aren't.
I don't like rats at the best of times.
They're not cute, lovable rats. These are kind of awful, creepy little rats.
You can see that they gave them creepy button eyes. I mean, what's scarier than having your eyes plucked out and sewn in with buttons?
Do you like them?
One of the simplest things, which is also one of the coolest and most disturbing, is simply buttons for eyes.
My mother doesn't have buttons?
And as it goes, it feels more and more disturbing. And I love that.
Coraline's other mother suggests that her eyes are replaced by buttons and has the needle and thread and the buttons ready to do it.
No way! You're not sewing buttons in my eyes!
Oh, but we need a yes if you want to stay here.
It can't get any darker than that, really.
That's surgery gone crazy.
So sharp you won't feel a thing. Ow!
The worst of all is the other mother who at first looks beautiful and then turns into kind of this weird, gaunt, evil supermodel and then becomes this horrible creature with these appendages and legs and these hands that are actually needles. And she's the creepiest of all.
Her slow transformation is an absolute delight.
Evil people, they can be nice too, until they're not.
Apologize at once, Coraline.
No!
Coraline makes the other mother very angry, and then she grows before Coraline's eyes with great anger into a freakish, scary version who's very powerful and incredibly strong.
The other mother's transformation is cool yet very scary at the same time. It's like you want to see what she's going to look like, but then once you see it, she's very creepy looking.
She's a monster, I think. She's an evil force that has existed for many, many, many years.
Everything she does is undermined by this inherent creepiness, like, for example, the bugs in the living room. I mean, who's going to want to curl up on a big, poofy red couch that crawls around the room and might turn around and bite your toes off?
Oh, just great. Creepy, great, fabulous.
Or in the fantastic garden, the plants that grow and are magical, but then they start biting. Or delicious chocolate that's filled with bug guts.
Like what?
These are a bug collection that influenced us.
Cocoa beetles from Zanzibar.
We ate lots of different bug guts just to get the perfect...
I'm really gagging.
I think the cool yet creepy side can be seen when the other mother's starting to kind of turn into more spider-like.
Everything's really kind of twitchy, disturbing, and evil, and it's as scary as we're going to get. To animation, you're not expecting to be creeped out quite so much.
It's the most delightful fantasy and the most terrible fantasy.
It is so amazing and real and really scary.
It's genuinely scary, but in the right way that kids should be scared. Kids love being scared, because I scare my kid quite a lot like this.
Coming up, we'll learn how the amazing artists at Leica Animation Studios created Coraline.